Namaste, Marcus again. And today I just want to reaffirm, for those that haven't listened to me in great detail, that everything I talk about, whether it's on this channel, on any of the other channels I record on, whether it's through my videos, through my talks, through my workshops, through my podcasts, doesn't matter where I'm on, whatever I'm saying, wherever it is. I totally believe that I'm telling you what my truth is at this moment in time, what I understand or understand actually at this moment. What is my belief system at this moment in time? How I resonate with things at this moment in time. I'm never saying to you, whoever you are, this is the truth and this must be your truth. This is my truth, and only for this moment I could say that. In 2-3 seconds time, a minute's time, my truth could change totally by my existence, showing me, giving me new information, new data, if you like, as to what my truth has become. We are living in a totally changing world. Always, every minute, every second, every millisecond, we're changing. I always like to say that every time we take a breath, we are starting a new life. Between the in-breath and the out-breath, that moment, which could be called da'at, actually, in the Kabbalistic sense, is the start of a new existence for us. And we can't take anything for granted. You can't guarantee that in a few moments' time, you'll be taking that breath. We as humans are very fragile creatures. We're not robots. We're not beings with an armor plating. We're incredibly fragile. And it's really important that we can live long lives now, because what we're able to do is spiritually evolve to such great heights because of the length of our lifetime. I remember thinking in my 20s, oh, I'm ready for death. I'm so looking forward to death. It's like, you know, this is it now. I'm ready for it. And as the Native Americans, as you call them, used to say, today is a good day to die. And that's a good attitude to have in life. Not that you're looking forward to death, actually, that you're ready. If today is the day that you die, you're totally in order, you're totally at one and totally ready for the next step in your evolution, your next part of existence after this lifetime. That's what I feel it means. And so each day we should be ready by being at one with ourselves, by being true to ourselves, by being honest with ourselves, and knowing that everything that happens to us is to make us who we need to be. This is a guidance I've been getting for several years now. This helps us on our journey so that we don't think of events as good events and bad events. They're just events in our journey. It's not the end result, it's the journey that's important to us, because on each moment of that journey, we are creating resonances between one thing and another, whether it's with our karmic bodies, our etheric bodies, our astral bodies, whatever it is, we're creating things. I believe that our emotional state, our emotional body, which is often generated through the heart center, also from the lower chakras, actually, of course. But for me, I like to stay here in my heart. So a lot of my emotional state comes from there. I can come from the lower chakras when I'm if I let myself get angry, which does happen occasionally, but not for long. A very rare occurrence now. I find that people I've got angry with are usually only because I care about them greatly. Otherwise, I just don't get affected by people's anymore. People's things, people's ways, people's talk. Doesn't affect me that much now. And the thing I was talking about a minute ago before I digress, when I was in my 20s, of course, I'm really looking forward to this time when I move on to my next body. And, you know, as I got older, of course, when you're in your 20s, oh gosh, I remember being 21, I knew everything. I think most 20-year-olds think they know everything. And this is the phases we have of life. What I was trying to get at to start with is the fact that each stage of our life, now that we're living longer, we're able to glean a lot more out of this lifetime spiritually, because we're going through these processes of when we're young, we're keeping that innocence of a child, which is how we should be. We should keep that as we grow through life. There's nothing else we should be doing but keeping that innocence of a child as best we can. But when we're in our 20s, we think we understand everything, we know everything, no one can tell us anything. And then we get to our 30s and we start to understand that, what I thought I knew, I'm not so sure of now. I think maybe there's more research needed here in these fields that I'm studying. And then we get to our 40s and things open up. Because every phase of life, every 7 years for us is a phase of learning and understanding and understanding and condensing into us the knowledge that we're learning as souls, as spiritual beings. We're getting more and more onion layers to wrap around the one underneath, another onion layer of knowledge. And so when we're in our 40s, we're really getting to it now, starting to understand lots of things because of what we've been through in our teens, in our 20s and our 30s. And we're understanding things a lot more in the spiritual sense now than we ever did. And then we get to our 50s and start realizing, oh, I'm middle-aged now, I should know a bit more, but I'm quite happy where I am. I'll just go along on my little journey. And then we get to our 60s and we're thinking, I mean, maybe this is only me, but I'm sure this is general. We start thinking, oh, I'm getting a bit older now. I should have a bit more together. And then we start realizing in our 70s, if we're lucky enough to reach that, which up to now I am, we start realizing, thank goodness for all those things I thought I knew and I didn't, because now I understand so much more. So much more. And it's amazing, really, life. And there's times where we really think we understand everything. And that is a part of our journey. Because soon after that, you start to realize, my dad, God bless him, used to say, what I know would fill a book. What I've forgotten would fill a library. It's definitely the same for me. I think this is what's happening for all of us now. Let's be grateful for every minute. Let's be grateful for every breath. Let us realize every moment we are here on our journey. The journey is what we're learning from. The end result is that because of our journey, we are moving to the next phase of our existence, wherever that may take us. Always good. There's no bad bits in that new existence. It's all good. Doesn't really matter how we end up here. We do the best that we can with what we've got. That's all we can ever do. Please remember, never be hard on yourself. Always love yourself, no matter what. If you feel, oh, I shouldn't have done that, it's wrong, I'm guilty, whatever, don't knock yourself hard, but learn from it and don't make the same mistake again. If you make the same mistake again, try not to do it a third time, because only a fool does that. But still, be good to yourself, be kind to yourself in each phase of your life. Because what you may think, oh, I've not learned anything, I've gone wrong, or it's another phase, another event in your lifetime. And part of that lifetime event is you feeling, oh, I don't know, I don't understand, why don't I know? That's part of the journey for you. And part of that part of the journey for you is so that you can understand new things, so you can let go of old things, so you can grow and glow along your path. Be kind to yourself. Love yourself every day on your journey. It's helpful if we don't hate others because of their political standings or because of their race or colour or anything else. I actually do not like to use that word, H-A-T-E. I think it's a horrible word. And to have that word used when it passes your lips actually is not good, because it immediately creates friction within your soul and body and emotions, which you don't really need. So if you feel yourself saying that often or seldom, try and evolve from that. Try and stop saying that. Try and find another way to express your feelings that don't include that. Because it's not always possible to love everybody. It's nice if you can genuinely do that. If you find that challenging, try not to do the opposite of the love. Try and just be understanding of where they're at, because they're on their journey of learning. Namaste. Till next time.